One more round of applause, please. So our next speaker has been spending some time working on the Maryland side of things, but soon he plans on coming over into Virginia to do some organizing around stopping fracking. He's been organizing around Cove Point in Maryland, and he is, you know, it's kind of a funny story how we met. There is a restaurant called T-Zone that I'm sure a lot of you have been to. The Alexandria activist group for the Sierra Club meets there on Wednesday nights most weeks. And we were in there one day, and then we saw another group coming up, and it was actually Food and Water Watch having their meeting at the same exact location as we were. And so we had a chance to talk, introduce ourselves, and meet and really connect. So he's happy to come here and speak to you guys, and I want to introduce Mr. Jorge Aguilar.
Hello everybody.
Hello. Hey.
My name is Jorge Aguilar and I'm the Southern Region Director for Food and Water Watch. And I'm here today on behalf of our 12,000 Maryland members and our 575,000 members around the country to call on Dominion to quit ALEC. I am here to stand together with dozens of local, state and national environmental and social justice organizations who have serious concerns about the questionable partnership between ALEC and Dominion. For you see, as many of the previous speakers have said, ALEC has not only worked very hard to block environmental protections, has not only attacked labor rights, has not only promoted discriminatory voter identification laws around the country. ALEC has also been one of the main proponents that would allow the oil and gas industry to be exempted from key provisions to protect our drinking water and prevent air pollution. So it's been ALEC that's been the organization that's pushed for trade secrecy laws that would deny health officials and the general public from ever knowing what kind of toxic chemicals are used in fracking. And state after state, ALEC has worked with elected officials to ensure that big oil can drill with no transparency and little accountability. So today, here in Virginia and in the region, we are on the cusp of seeing what the fracking revolution will do to Virginia. Dominion has a proposed massive new pipeline in Virginia that would export natural gas throughout Virginia, West Virginia, and North Carolina, and an even bigger $3 billion project in the eastern shore of Maryland called the Cove Point Liquefied Natural Gas Project that would export natural gas to India, Japan, and the rest of the international community. So we know that this export facility would usher in another tragic half-century of dependence on climate-changing fossil fuels with polluted water adding insult to injury. So the terrible reality is that Dominion's export facility, like other gas export facilities, will have a terrible domino effect across the region for increased gas exportation and more drilling and fracking. So what does that mean? That's going to lead to the build out of thousands of miles of pipelines and compressor stations. Worse yet, if this project is allowed to move forward, we are guaranteed to see the day of more drilling rigs in the George Washington National Park, more rigs in southwestern Virginia, and more fracking in the northern neck of Virginia and through the rest of the region. It's time we speak out against this collusion between partnerships like Dominion and ALEC that will bring so much damage to our communities and our families. So that's why I am proud to join all of you and the Sierra Club and dozens of other groups around the state and the country in calling for Dominion to quit ALEC and join the 21st century and the clean energy revolution. Woo! It's time. It's time that Dominion and all the other energy companies start investing in a future of renewable energy and stop relying on carbon-based energy extraction. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. Thank you.